it's always you versus you, isn't it?
Yeah. Right.
It's always the man in the mirror. Michael Jackson said it, he was fighting with the man in the mirror all the time. The person in the mirror can be the most encouraging person you've ever met, or one of the most pessimistic people you've ever met. How do you talk to yourself? That makes a difference. I mean, people do daily affirmations. Every once in a while, the spirit hits me. You got to talk to yourself. Muhammad Ali was awesome at making sure. Remember, we had the coach. He was saying, you got another 30 foot. But Muhammad Ali always had somebody, what they call a hype man, next to him. While he's working out, you the champ. You float like ain't nobody faster than you. Because you have to believe it. If you're not affirming and talking to yourself regularly, who are you listening to? Maybe it's Shade 45 in the morning. Maybe it's NBC or CBS or Fox. Who are you listening to? What's going through your DNA? Because what you hear kind of forms who you are. And if it's bad news every day, that's what you got going on. Correct? The man in the mirror is a hard person to beat, but there's a rule to him. You have to feed the person in the mirror more positivity than you feed anyone else. Most people are great at inspiring others, but themselves they leave out there. Would you agree?
Yes.
But they say on the airplane to do what first though, Coach? If the oxygen mask come down, do what?
Apply your
Why would they say something like that with my little daughters right here?
Yeah. As if you can't breathe, you can't help them breathe.
Palmer. No. Had to take a shot, baby. They get a shot in there. Palmer, here's your mask. Here's your mask, Palmer. They just get it. We're going to move on to the next one, right? If you had to go back and think about the last 30, 45 minutes with me, open discussion real quick. What would it be that stuck out the most with you? What stood out the most with you? Leadership.
Coach, making sure we have this. You versus you.
You versus you.
Again, making sure you have a vision.
Having a vision.
You always have more in you than you think.
You always got more in the tank than you think. That's great. What else? I know you had your hand up. Yeah, you cheat.
Oh, no. I wasn't.
Right.
But I was in agreement with her. You always got more in the tank.
I'm about to say, the Chiefs don't got nothing to say.
Yes.
They got to buy this week, right?
Look further.
No, the 49ers got to buy.
No, yeah.
Who had to buy? 49ers? Or the Chiefs?
I don't think anyone has to buy this week. They had to buy last week.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ready to play this week?
Yes.
It can be done.
Go ahead. No, you go.
It can be done.
It can be done. Do you mantra that? It can be done. It can be done. It can be done.
You said that you weren't going to talk about your wife, and you still did.
Yeah.
I took that from you.
I'm glad he's taking something. So please, I got you. But please make sure, hey, Madam President, you give him something like written rules and responsibilities. You can take that with you. Talk to me, baby.
When the coach was talking to the player, he didn't just shout it from the sidelines. He actually went the whole way with him.
That's good. He didn't detach himself. He stayed with him all the way. That's nice. That's nice. Talk to me.
Who are you listening to?
Ooh, who are you listening to? The naysayers. Anybody take anything from Colin Powell rules?
Oh, yeah.
It can be done. Look better in the morning, right? Old folks used to say stuff like this, and this still holds true today. Measure twice.
Cut once.
Cut once. You come up with this stuff. These are wise folks, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, for the last 45 minutes, I tried my best to impart on you things in the locker room that you can leave the locker room ready to tangle with 2024. I believe the champion is in you. But it ain't up to me to believe it for you. It's up for you to believe it for yourself. You have a tribe here. Y'all have come together for a single purpose, to grow the organization and to learn. I think the Women's Council motto is leaders are made where?
Here.
Leaders are made here. And I look forward to seeing the growth of this particular Cobb Association Women's Council Network this year. So if I see you out here at the different events, and I know you ain't representing, I'm gonna look at you and say, come on now, come on now. Thank y'all very much for having me. Again, thank you.